Hi and welcome to Sweden. My name is Claes Meijer and I made this short video to show you a little bit about the setup I use on my Eurofighter from Hobby-Lobby. I fly it a lot now and I'm very impressed of it, I must say. We had a little bit of small problems to start with to tweak out, but together on the RC group we have found solutions for these. And what I have done is to simplify it a little bit and add a little bit of show effects on it too. So if we take a look on the first, you know the plane. I use the canard, but only for up and down elevator. And after the landing I push full down and I have this big moment to work as an air brake, because there's no wheel brakes, but I use it as an air brake. And I fly with the canard movement all the time, but I have a lot of exponential on the sticks. And the same with the ailerons and the vector thrust too. So this is not something special I made. It's a rather simple setup, and I will show you the details a little bit later. I have also adjusted the speed of the landing gear. I have this kind of Eternity servo slower, so I have a nice and slow speed on these. And as I just want to tell you, I have rebuilt the front wheel set up a little bit. It's maybe a little bit too tight. I have changed the axle for the front wheel here, so I have an extended axle now. So the front wheel is in this upside down position higher, which means when I'm on the runway, the nose it's more up when it stands flat on the tarmac, and that makes it much smoother on the takeoff, because the problem before was it was running and jumping up in the air when I give it a little bit more up elevator. But now I will have a smooth takeoff and that will look much better. But I think I still have to adjust it a little bit, because the wheels must work every time. I also took my time to just rip off the original servos in the wings to replace them with something a little bit better. I still have cheap, simple servos here, but they center very good, and that's very important on the rudders. The thrust vectoring is the original system, but I have adjusted to have a little bit more down thrust in neutral position, so it don't sit down. Instead, when I push it, it level out and increase the speed rather fast. I have added the afterburner kit. I found them Lander RC, I think is the producer. It was really crap. I bought two and one of them was working good and one, so I have 1.5 system. But when I throttle up, I have this kind of light looking like the afterburner. It doesn't work so nice in this kind of light, but in the evenings it's very nice on the plane. And I also added a little bit extra points with the LCDs to have the light on. I have made a small balance on the EDF system. I took the spinner away, I added a little bit of heat glow inside it, and I turned the spinner around a little bit to find the best point where I had as little vibration as possible. And that worked out really good, and it was a really simple way to do it. I didn't even take the fan away from the motor. I just took the spinner away, add the glow and turn it around, and yeah, it was better than the original. But I think you can do that much better. I also added a little bit of protection here, because this plane is very simple to land with a high nose, but I scratched the outlets here. So I added these to have nice high alpha landings. It looks really Skal look-alike, I think. I use different battery packs. I will open up and show you later to see what we have inside. Okay, we take a closer look. You see the movement. I use the front wing, the canard, very much, and with the right trim setting, I see the neutral position is, you see, a little bit under the line here and a little bit over the line here, so I have it a little bit down, and that gives me a nice stall characteristic. When I stall the plane in the air, it really drops the nose and level out again. And the same if I go fast down and level the sticks and take the power off, it level out smooth, and that's the way I want it to fly, like a real airplane in the air. I've added a little bit of light inside the cockpit too for the evening flights, and here I fly it with the 6S pack, of course. I think this is a 3000 let me see what I have, 3350 original, a 6S pack, but I also use these bigger ones. It's a light pack and it's 5350 milliamps, and that's give me a lot of flight time. Normally on this battery I put up a 5-minute time alarm on the transmitter, but with this I can fly easily 7 minutes without problem. Inside here I have this servo slower for the landing gear. I also have this extra light equipment, so I can put on and off some of the lights that I've added, and the afterburner kit. And for the afterburner, it's made so I can connect it on the balance connector on the power batteries. But I found out that the power was not enough to light it up good when I have full throttle. So instead I'll add a small 3S battery pack, 350, just to power up the light system as good as possible. And I have a very bright afterburner light when it's evening flights. Here I've taken one of the servos away because I just used the single motion here, up and down, and in that case I could take a little bit of weight away. And of course I have cut up a little bit up here in the aft end of the cockpit to give me the possibility to push in this battery. And I fly with the center of gravity exactly on the mark all the time. I have tried a little bit more aft and that was okay, but I think it works so perfect while you find the marks under the wing for the center of gravity. So that's the simple setup I use, and it works well. I have also added the shims, the homemade shims, in the front of the landing gears, because that was rather swappy to start with, but now it tracks really good on the runaway. So I'm very satisfied, and I want to go out and fly now with now when I have raised the front wheel to see how it takes off with the nose higher. I think that will be great. So take care, have fun, and really enjoy the Eurofighter from the Hobby-Lobby company. Thank you.